Ladies and gentlemen, Alpha Pro Wrestling's main event of the evening for King of the Castle is scheduled for one fall. And it is to determine the King of the Castle in Alpha Pro Wrestling. Introducing first to my left. After defeating Geordie Wanner and Mike Manson in his tournament matches, from Melbourne, Victoria, weighing 190 pounds, he is the grumpy uncle, the boss, Johnny Della Rocco.
You suck! What caused you two, mate?
You're about to get crash tested!
And introducing his opponent to my right, after defeating Will Walker and Nate Hunter to get to the final, from Victoria, weighing 92 kilograms, he is the Melbourne Openweight Champion, the unpredictable doorjacker, Jayson Krash!
Gentlemen, here we go.
He's got something down the front of his pants.
No, he doesn't, I promise you.
It's a Tic Tac!
He goes, no, he doesn't. I promise.
It's like a Ken doll, it's flat. We unfortunately share a locker room.
How do you know?
We unfortunately share a locker room.
He lifted the socks.
That's why he's grumpy all the time, you know.
Oh, that explains it. It makes sense. Yeah.
Check.
What about your other hand?
That side. He's good here.
What about both hands?
He's good in the boots.
Both hands are
Checking them around the line. Alright, same. Check the boots and the arms. Arms are good.
He's cheating!
Boots are
Why
good.
not both hands at the same time, Rocco? Both hands. Rocco. Both hands. At the same time.
He's ready for the bell. Let's go for the bell. He said he was
Yeah,
ready,
he can
Rocco.
fire with it on.
Ready,
Go Crash. You got this.
We've known each other
Easy
a long
work.
time, I don't maybe one day, but yeah, lots of
This is their third match of the
That's cheating!
Well, yeah, I was just saying, well, let's take a breath before this main event. Well, we had to do that very quickly because Johnny Della Rocco getting into the action. He wants an advantage. Look, this is what it comes down to at the end of the night. He wants to win. Is that the way to do it? I don't necessarily know, but that's what it is. And Johnny Della Rocco seems to be arguing with our official Mikey Youngblood about something or other. I'm not sure what it is.
He's gonna count 1, 2, 3, and declare me king! Look at that! He's out! He's got nothing!
You got nothing!
Just bring him in.
Come on,
Have a look over the other side, Crash. What? If there's no cutouts, you can use chairs!
that's it, he's done! He's done! Just declare me as your king of the
What is
castle!
it? He's not discriminatory. He hates everyone equally.
This many fingers!
Maybe ring awareness.
They were meant to go toe
Get up!
at our free.
Get up, you son of a bitch! Time to finish it! Roaring elbow!
That injury
No one gets up! No one!
Crash will.
Come on! Come on! Come on, Crash! Get up! Get up! Get up, you piece of trash! Come on! Get up! Come on, get up! Get up! Come on! Shut your mouth and watch every fight! Go! Out!
Big big knee. That will make Johnny Della Rocco even grumpier than he already is, if such a thing is possible. And that's the sort of crashing around that Jayson likes to do. As could this be the crashing out of the tournament for Johnny? Just 2 counted. My goodness, that was nearly a quick victory in this final. But I honestly don't think it will be that. As much as I'm going to put my neck out a bit, and I'll tip Jayson Krash in this, it will be, you know, by the smallest, a halfpenny of margin, so to speak. But the thing is, it could really go either way. Oh, Johnny Della Rocco giving, I'm not sure what that was called in the 14th century.
Come on!
1, 2! Crash, you right? It's 2. It's 2, Della Rocco.
Come on, ref!
It's 1, 2.
Come on, Crash!
1, 2! Time to finish him! Cheer for your king! Cheer for your king! Get up, you piece of shit! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Here, Rocco.
He's about to be finished! He's about to be finished! You piece!
Gets it! He does!
1, 2, no! Ropes! Sorry, Crash. 1, 2, he was in.
Breaking it up. He's aware of that. He's aware of that. Jayson Krash, incredibly experienced. He knows about psychology, which you've just touched on, and I agree with that. But look, again, whatever my thoughts might be about Johnny Della Rocco, whatever they might be about the Crow family, he, in his way, he has those smarts in psychology as well. I don't know. As I say, it really just could be so little in it. Right now, as you say, I agree with you, Betson, that this is about psychology.
A psychological game there.
Too smart!
Signature.
Too smart!
You suck,
You suck!
I'm gonna break his back!
2 weeks!
Come on, idiot! Come on, Crash!
Many matches.
Get it backwards, Crash!
Well,
You're so black!
Rocco, go brief back in. What's the dice? Come on, talk to me!
that flying high of Jayson Krash, that is what he does and does so well, and that could be the advantage. That's more than psychology. That's where he brings in the physicality and maybe just takes it up that notch for him to become the king of the castle, perhaps leaving Johnny Della Rocco, the dirty rascal.
We'll hold Rocco over here for you. So you can slap him.
Beautiful agility from Krash. Huge power in that. Could this be it?
He's finished! Come on! Get on, Red! Die, you son of a bitch!
What the hell is this, Rocco?
That hair tie has definitely come out. He's ramped up to the hilt here, and
You picked it up immediately. The hair has come out. It is
Way too much.
serious time. If it couldn't get any more serious already, I don't know what could be. Hang on a second, Johnny Della Rocco bringing in the chair.
Come on! Get it! Come on! That's it! One, two!
He survived the damn chair shot!
Come on, ref!
Two, Rocco. 1, 2. It's this close.
Why won't you die?
Let's go, Krash!
Is it for them? They're not worth it! They're not worth it! You're not worth it!
He is trying everything. He wants to be the king of the castle. I'll give him that for determination. But Krash, woozy, groggy, trying to make his way to his feet. There's still a chair in the ring, and the referee should be getting it out of there. We don't want chairs in this match. This has to come down to who can outduel the other in wrestling. That's what this is about, in my damned opinion.
If you try to DQ me, I will kick the shit out of you! Do you want
Turn on top of him and that's it, he's out! Stay still, man!
He barely raised the shoulder. There was barely a cubit or something between Johnny Della Rocco's shoulder and the blade as that count just came down to that 2.8 you were talking about. How close does it get? That's that shadow you were talking about, Betson, where it could be the difference between psychology and conserving energy versus a big loss in a final.
Speaking of big losses, though, I've just been thinking about it. Right? #1 contender for the Melbourne Openweight Championship. Johnny Della Rocco does that put his #1 on the line. Come on, Brad!
I don't know, that would be, that's going to be one for the bean counters to the side, so to speak. Right now, this has got to come to a conclusion. Both men trying desperately to find some energy, trying to get to their feet. I don't know what they're going to do. Well, what is their reserve tank here? I don't know.
Come on!
Honda does that and her fists everywhere, punches and each blow has got
No!
right now, both men
Rip Snorter, did the Anzacs exist? I don't, in the medieval times, I don't know at Kyle Castle, but I know one thing we're seeing at Kyle Castle. I agree with you, it is getting almost a bit personal. They want this. Oh, but here's something. Oh! He's down. Krash counting that because it should be 1, it should be 2, it should be 3, but it isn't because there's no official, damn it! He's been knocked out with the knockout drops. Krash can't believe it. We need another official out here. But what if he doesn't? We need another official out here, damn it.
Jayson Krash. Melbourne Openweight Championship is Della
I'm not like this!
And the winner of the King of the Castle tournament, Johnny Della Rocco.